Yo, Secret 7 Tarot, back around doing our thing. We're going to look at Aquarius, November 28th through December the 4th. This right here is the minor arcana. This right here is the major arcana, okay? All right, so the reading that I'm going to do is going to be called a Hagal, okay? It's going to get a general situation for Aquarius, okay? You want to like, share, subscribe to these videos, you sure can. Stay ahead of the game when it comes to the energies. We'll ask Jehovah to spin the wheel of fortune in favor of Aquarius. All right. We have Aquarius, the Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior energy. Okay, now you know Aquarius represents the star. The star is the Star of David, the same star that is in the lamp of Virgo, the lamp of the hermit. Okay. This is something that was done or experienced to create this situation. Okay. We're going to look at the beliefs, impressions, or expectations, whether consciously or subconsciously, about the general situation of the wounded warrior for Aquarius. All right, something that was done subconsciously or consciously, may have given somebody a gift in the past, may was reminiscing about past, lives as a kid, and maybe somebody had done you wrong, put you in the Five of Cups energy. Maybe that was something that was done to create the current situation of the wounded warrior in Aquarius. All right. Now we're going to look at the likely result as things currently stand. Remember, we're just doing minor arcana cards right now. All right. Likely result as things currently stand is the Eight of Cups, walking away, moving on towards independence, turning their back on their emotions. Okay. All right. So that was minor arcana. Now we're going to look at the major arcana that's surrounding the issue. What's the spiritual history? What's the behavior, the lessons learned, etc., etc. Let me get 3 cards, Jehovah. Yeah, so keep your back turned on those emotions. Go ahead on and face the future with great teaching and knowledge and things along that nature, the same inspiration that you had in the past. Looks like we have a total of 14 cups out there, which is purity in recollection to the Hebrew tarot. 14 cups will represent chaste, purity. I guess you can say things have evened out. All right. In recollection to the spiritual history, behavior, or lessons learned. The magician, learning how to balance the 4 elements. Okay. The magician can only do things in recollection to the empress and the high priestess. Okay. Now we're going to look at the spiritual task, challenge, or opportunity that may be coming up for Aquarius. Spiritual task, challenge, or opportunity. All right, the Hanging Man. This is letting go of old belief systems, moving ahead. As you can see, let me get that light off of there. letting go of old belief systems, patterns, things along that nature. What is the um, how will the situation metamorphosis for Aquarius? How will it metamorphose for Aquarius? All right, the sun. Okay, this is called the sun of righteousness. It's the center of the universe. It gives light to all of creation. This is how the situation will metamorphose for Aquarius. Okay, in this trying time, we need that type of energy, especially for Aquarius. Okay, the star energy. All right, so we have the magician. Okay, bringing in balance, bringing in um, all four elements in recollection to the Empress and the High Priestess with the Sun of Righteousness energy for the immediate future, how the situation will unfold for Aquarius. Now we're going to look at the minor arcana to get a couple points of views in regards to people, influences, situations, bosses, relatives, friends, etc., for Aquarius. Okay. Communication is key. Who will help you support this situation, the current situation? The Eight of Wands, communication the key. This is also a card that represents the magician as well. So communication to those who are around you in regards to, being a blessing to people. You want to keep that kind of energy focused. You don't want to focus too much on the Eight of Cups, but you want to channel that energy, that emotion, into like a teaching stance, like the wounded warrior stance, and to express it towards the young kids without being so debatical. As you see, the Five of Cups is like crying over spilt milk or whatnot. That will bring the total of the cups to 19, which is the ability to speak. It is the letter Pe in Hebrew, the ability to speak as well. All right. We have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is how Aquarius expresses their qualities. Okay. Late night, lots of trauma, things along that nature, just staying up at night, things along that nature. Good wisdom probably came to you in the night hour during during the moon phase of the crescent moons when the emotions was extremely low and you were still uh, in that energy, trying to figure out what to do, when to do it, how to do it, or who did it, etc. Who will teach and acknowledge Aquarius's gain? Who will teach and acknowledge Aquarius's gain and success during this time? All right, a Capricorn. So you may want to read Capricorn's energy. If you know anybody that's in Capricorn that deals with the Trinity, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost type of Trinity, where the mother and the father gives birth to the gold standard of children that comes out of that's been tried in the furnace, and they can talk and they can elaborate things accordingly. That will be a plus for you. All right, Aquarius. All right, like, share, subscribe. Talk to you later.